that first big bonus you got. You get drafted into the league. What do you spend it on?
I didn't really go crazy. I was kind of like frugal with it for honestly. I mean, not that was a ton of money, but I think the biggest thing I probably bought was a nice truck. Just for a kid from Wisconsin, I bought a F-150 Ford Raptor my second year. So I gotten called up, I think, my first year for like 2 or 3 weeks. And, obviously that was the difference between making 70K or a prorated 925. So I got a decent chunk that year, my first year. And then my second year, I was called up for probably like half the year or maybe 3 months. So then I kind of treated myself. I was like, all right, I got a little scratch now. I'm going to buy a truck. And I got a Ford Raptor 2017 Ford Raptor black on black. I was fired up in that. I should have just lived in that thing. It was nicer than my apartment I was living in St. Louis or in Chicago in the AHL. So that was nice. That was a nice little touch.
38-inch rims?
I don't know if no, it wasn't jacked up. I didn't go too crazy with it. I didn't go full redneck or white trash. I just kept it stock. I think they were, I don't know, 24s, maybe 22, something like that. Big tires though, nice, all-wheel drive.
Straight off the rack?
Straight off the rack, but it was like a souped up. It was like the fully loaded Raptor. So I actually bought it in Belleville, Wisconsin, just an old farm town. Yeah, and right off the rack. She was nice. It was nice.
The way you're talking about it in past tense, I'm assuming you don't have it anymore.
I don't, but I do drive one of my rigs I drive now is a two-tone Malone 96 baby blue white Bronco stick shift. It's sick. Cassette player in it. Oh yeah, she sucks.
Oh yeah, nice. With the top down in Arizona, I bet you that thing cruises along very nicely at 60.
Yes, even just the stick shift too. Like you get someone in there like, wow, you can drive stick. I'm like, yeah, come on, like, come on.
Why is that impressive in this day and age?
Like, that's what I'm saying. But it's a lost art. It is a lost art. Most people can't even drive. They just take an Uber. And I got a stick shift just cranking that thing. Little Brooks and Dunn on the cassette player. How are you, boys?
Fun fact, Danielle Craig, who played the role of James Bond, still can't drive a manual transmission. Never could. Filming all
Really?
5 of those movies. Yep. Nope.
Wow. Yeah, see, like that's just, I'm telling you, it's a lost art. And especially down here too. Like, you guys, good Toba, Alberta, like Wisconsin, North Dakota, kind of all the same. Down here, it's definitely like some kid from California that's a TikTok kid. No chance.
Hey, more hockey content. It's might be old, it might be new, it might be a full episode, it might be a half episode, but you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?